PSA, if you are a creative that either wants to use social media for content creation purposes or just to get your name out there, you're going to have to make peace with the fact that you're going to have haters. But also know that putting yourself out there is a process and having haters is a part of that process. I see a lot of creatives and even myself have a lot of fear of perception and they procrastinate posting on social media because of the judgment and how rude people can generally be on the internet. Like, you'll have people coming out of the woodworks that you've never met before, never seen, don't have a profile picture. Like, literally anyone can say anything on the internet. It is the wild, wild west sometimes. But this is one of the parts of being a creative and putting yourself out there to get more opportunities. You're going to have to go through the phases of having people hate you. And when you're growing an audience or a fan base, you go through three sectors. And this is something that I think about it like your initial sector is going to be people that are your original fan base or the people that are your day ones. They're like the people that will watch your work in the 200, 300 video jail. They're the people that will give you like that one like or that one save or that one share. Like those are those kind of people. That's the first tier. The second tier is when you start to broaden and you start to get more eyes on your work and you start to get an overly negative response to your work and a lot of critics. You'll start having people hate, you'll start having people like try and call you out. All kind of people will come out of the woodwork during the second phase. And the third phase is where people generally land once they have a sizable audience. You will have mixed people in this audience. You'll have like haters, you'll have people that are more positive, but you have a stronger community because you went through the first two steps and you started to basically purge people that were not interested in your work, kept that momentum going to where people had time to either adjust to your work or fall off. So that's in the general 3 range. A lot of people quit when they start to reach that second stage. That hate starts to become one comment and it turns into like 10. Then that 10 turns into 20, 30, 40, like 100. Like so many people can be bashing you on the internet. And especially if you're not in controversy or you haven't done anything heinous, it feels like it comes from nowhere. And it usually does. Think about it like this: when a new pop star comes out and they have a number one Billboard hit, their song is going to be everywhere and everyone is going to have an opinion about them. Oh, well, I don't like this person because of the way they did their hair. This song is so annoying. Oh my God, this girl, blah, blah. They start making assumptions about the pop star based on their appearance and then based off of the art that they made, which is usually a single song. And they do the same thing to you as a creator. They'll usually judge you about what they're seeing on one video that went viral instead of judging you about your entire character because they don't know you. They're trolls. Something also to keep in mind is that during this phase of you getting more criticism, you are dealing with people that are more skeptical with you. The reason why bigger celebrities kind of have that mixed audience is because they've built rapport enough with people to where people have a good social understanding of who this person is. So they are not just judging it based off of one hit or they're just judging it off of one video that went viral in the case of being a content creator. And if you think about your art as a career, it's going to have longevity. And in 5 or so years, you're going to have built up enough rapport with people to where you're not going to have so much of an influx of criticism, so much of an influx of hate, because you have a ground audience. You have those people that, had that criticism phase with you. And now you're in that mixed kind of position to where people are not so critical unless you make a kind of a bad move. But in general, things are going to be more mixed than they are sour. It's also kind of funny too because people that are hating on you in the beginning stages of your career or your art career as posting on social media, they're the same people like 2 years, 3 years down the line going to come back and watch your content and be like, oh my God, like I love this person, or like, oh, I used to be a hater of this person, but they've kind of grown on me. People just need time to get used to you. It's really not personal. So it's like if you feel that you don't want to post content because you're worried about hate, just know that you are prolonging the process of you going through the stages and it's making your art fade away while you're waiting on some sort of approval from other people. Having haters is a part of the process, unfortunately. As much as it sucks and as much as it hurts, it's like you have to kind of roll with the punches sometimes. And that's just a part of this territory you have to be aware of. These people also just have no idea who you are. So it's nothing to take personal if somebody's like trying to criticize you or somebody's trying to like come for you. But if you still have a fear of perception and not wanting to put yourself out there, but you know that's what's going to help you in your artist career, I actually have the creative reboot where we rewire your entire mental frame about being a creative and your relationship to your creativity. I also have a free archetype quiz if you feel like you're blocked or stunted in your creativity, and we diagnose and give you tips based on whatever your archetype is.